I went to this seminar last weekend, a free seminar on how to read tarot cards. Of course, this was a free sample of a larger seminar on how to develop your telepathic abilities, because developing telepathic abilities can lead to increasing communication. About half was all about what you can do with this, and the other half was how to interpret all the individual cards. I met this guy at lunch, and I was very curious why he was interested in doing this, and he told me he met a guy that learned how to do this before, and he was a very powerful interpersonal hypnotist. He learned this from a seminar he took way back when he wasn't so confident with the ladies, and this guy taught him some very powerful communication techniques, some very powerful secrets, and this didn't happen unexpectedly. It kind of fell into his lap, kind of like how things happen naturally. You're doing something, minding your own business, and then you suddenly say to yourself, hey, this is pretty interesting. You should pay attention to this. He was in this magic shop and they had some cool stuff, basic tricks and a whole bunch of books and other accessories. He kept going back there. One day he saw a very attractive lady that he'd never seen before. Something about her seemed very calming. At this point in his life, he wasn't very comfortable being himself around attractive ladies. He would kind of close off, and give himself excuses as why he didn't really want to talk to the attractive ladies. But she seemed to sense this about him. She even opened the conversation that way. I know what you're thinking. There's a reason you are here. There's a reason you want to learn magic. But I can show you a magic that is much more profound than memorized tricks. I can show you a form of magic that will impress them on a subconscious level. She motioned to him to follow her, and they went downstairs. It was kind of dark, so he couldn't really see what was happening. She told him to sit in a chair in the middle of the room. She left for a moment and came back with a deck of tarot cards, but they were unlike any tarot cards he'd ever seen before. Shuffle them, cut them, and then pull out 7 random cards. So he did. Then she told him to meditate on each card and wait for wisdom. He didn't know what that meant, but he did it anyway. And then he fell into a trance, as if the characters on the cards were communicating with him, talking to him, teaching him. He didn't know how long he'd been down there, but when he looked around, she was gone. He went upstairs and she was smiling at him. Then she said, now, inside your brain are very powerful ideas, subconsciously implanted strategies that you can use to communicate with others on a very profound level. So you can easily and naturally speak hypnotic magic to others and make them extremely interested in you. He told me that he told him that over the next several weeks, he slowly morphed into an absolute natural. All fear and anxiety was gone. He would approach pretty ladies in public and not have any idea what he was going to say until he started talking. And the words that naturally flowed from his mouth were elegant and persuasive. He later combined this idea with tarot cards. He learned all about tarot cards, what each card meant, and how to give proper readings. But within the words of these proper readings, he would implant a lot of subconscious covert hypnosis that would significantly alter the course of their lives. I don't know when they met each other. He didn't tell him, but he only needed to see him do this once when he became convinced. That's when he decided to not only learn the basics of tarot cards, but to learn how to speak to people hypnotically, how to speak to people in a way so that they will be better off after they meet you, to build up feelings about their potential and their future, because the reciprocal energy you will receive in exchange will be magnificent. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.